So this is another trendy slide slippers for ladies, and it's a pattern for beginners. So after masking your last, you draw your center line, then take a measurement from here to this place, 1.5 inch. I have made a video on how to mark your last to get this measurement. So that is where the pattern is going to start from, at the front. So here is the line where that 1.5 inch ended. So measure from that point here to somewhere here, 0.7 inch. 0.7 inch. So leave a gap of about 0.2 inch. Then take a measurement of 1 inch from that gap. Then leave another gap of about 0.2. You see the gap. Then from that gap, take another measurement, 0.7 inch. 0.7 inch. So here is it. Now we are going to start the diagram. We're going to start the drawing from here. You see this measurement here, the first measurement. You take your drawing from that point, just extend the line a bit away from the center line, then give it a triangle curve down to that measurement at the front. Then you bring it down. To see it, bring it down. Now we are going to take another measurement from the center line, from here to somewhere here, 0.7 inch. Remember, that is the width of the other strap, so it is going to be the same measurement at this point. So I'm going to tick on 2 places to make sure the line is straight at that point. So after making the measurement, after taking the measurement 0.7, you take a line. You see it, you join the 2 measurements. So see this gap here where our 1 inch started from. We leave it. We start from the first measurement where our curve started from. You see it, that's where this one is going to end at. See it here. So now we are going to take a measurement to make sure that the width is correct. So we take another 0.7 inch here. And then we take the line down. So now you see the other measurement where the 0.7 inch ended here. You see it here. So you take it like that. From that point, bring it here. Then you bring this line down too. A curve has to be at this point. Then you bring it down. So now we're going to do the same thing here. Take a triangle from this point, bring it down to the end of the measurement of the 0.7 inch here with a curve. The same thing we did at the front, so we do it here too. So here is it. So we take it down to meet the other one. But we're going to take a measurement to make sure that the width is correct. So we take 0.7 inch, 0.7, then take another one, and then we take it from there and join it to the instep. So hope you can see what we have. We're already done with the diagram. We're done with the sketching. So right now we're going to cut it out from the last. So we have removed it from the last. Fold your cardboard paper into 2 equal parts. that will contain the pattern, and then you paste the center line at the edge of the folding. So after pasting it on the cardboard paper, make some adjustments. Make sure that all the lines are intact. Make corrections where necessary. So you see how I cut out the pattern. I left a lot of allowance around the pattern, you see it. So now we are going to add our lasting allowance. I'm going to be adding 1.5 inch as the lasting allowance, 1.5 inch. And then we extend the lines to the lasting allowance. I want to make sure that the width of this one is correct, so I'm going to retake the measurement to make sure it is correct. So after that, this is you remember this is our 1 inch measurement line, so we're going to tick a dot down here where we're going to pass the other strap from. So we're going to punch here so that we can be able to mark it out on our leader. So you see the 2 dots, see it. So now we're going to cut the pattern into shape. So you can see step holes. The step hole is to make sure that the pattern doesn't move while I cut it. So I have always told us that. So I'm going to remove the step hole pins now. One more thing, we have to punch this hole before we remove the pins. So let's punch the hole. So I have done that, you see the holes. So right now let's remove the pins. So this part of the pattern is ready now. You see it is ready. So the next thing now, we're going to mark out the facing. We're going to mark out the facing. So I'm going to give it a mark here that shows the facing of the pattern. So here is it. So now let's move over to the next one. So now you take a line on your cardboard paper, take a line. Remember, from here to here is 1 inch measurement. So you transfer the measurement here. That is going to be the width of this strap, 1 inch measurement. So you take a line at that point, and after that you cut it into shape. So now we're going to cut open the position where the strap is going to go through. So we cut here, and also the other side. Now watch closely to see how the strap is going to pass. So you put it from under here, then it passes from here. Hope you see it. So it passes from here, and then that is it. So we're going to try it out on our last to see how it looks. We are done with the tutorial. We are done with the pattern. So you see how it looks. So that is it. It is a trendy slide slippers pattern for ladies, and it is very simple. If you have any question, feel free to drop it in the comment section, and also don't forget to subscribe and put on the notification bell to get updates, because more videos are still coming. Have a nice day, and see you in our next video.